I mean, we can only blame ourselves. We knew. On some level, we knew that was.
I'd like to be less racist in 2025. I want to. Andia. If I was Korean, that's how I would sound.
Oh no.
He said that you shut the fuck up. That's my favorite thing.
Oh my God.
It's the racist decathlon. I was listening to David So do a song with, well, no, actually it's Paul Kim's song.
Can you turn me down just a little bit more? Like 2 more notches. For some reason, I'm just.
Is that better?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Listening to David So do a skit on Paul Kim's album, and David So is Korean, and so he was pretending to basically Paul Kim was. As a matter of fact, how about I just let it play for you, because it is so funny. It's so funny.
Guys, I work too hard.
That's David So.
Oh, Mr. Kim. I was just wondering if I could leave a little early tonight because I have a gig over at the coffee shop. And
Okay, so no more. So what? So what, you sing or something?
well, yeah, I like to sing on the
I
side.
don't care, okay? Okay, you know what? He's a song producer. It's called Shut Up. He said, go back to work, okay? That's my favorite song. It's a North Korean song. It's a Kim Jong-il taught me, okay?
What if I finish early?
You know what? This is what I want you to do. Is to clean the floor, take the earring out your ear, okay? Miley Cyrus, okay? Don't touch the register, but cross the register. You don't finish this, you die. That's the consequence. You die, okay? Oh, shh, no speaking. He said, I go now.
But, Mr. Kim, can I just...
Because that's the worst Korean accent. As for someone who is actually Korean,
yeah.
That is the worst Korean accent I have ever heard. Okay, all right. Let me get this chi on that is sprinkled with racism and bacon.
And we're all out of bacon.
Shrimp wrap bacon at that. Okay, hold on. You guys ready?
We ready.
Hello and welcome to another episode of what is this show called? Multiple Gap Wounds.
You know what? I was literally sitting here pinching my lips so that I wouldn't do anything to make you laugh or mess up.
I'm your host, Tony.
Angie.
And I'm Andy, and we are 3 Gen X women of color, gabbing candidly about anything and every damn thing.
My brain. See, my brain is floating in bacon, fat, and butter right now.
I am way too sober for this.
And I have a headache, so we're all doing good.
Well, see, I'm rectifying my issue right now.
Well,
Yes.
I'm consuming caffeine, so I'm hoping
there's
that'll...
So, is that what? Do you have caffeine withdrawal?
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if that's what's causing this.
This is not. Dr. Pepper is not caffeine free.
No, it's not. But I'm saying at the restaurant we were just at with that music, I honestly think it might have fucked my head up.
Really,
It was
Bad.
a lot.
It was loud and it was bad.
Yeah, because I was not feeling it my damn self. Because when we pulled up and I heard the music, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, we're thinking, okay, we'll be inside. That's outside, and they have everything
they had the door
open.
right? So I'm like, Jesus, on a jumping Jehoshaphat. But I guess this was their version of Sunday brunch, I suppose. No, not even Sunday.
That's what I was saying. They get
Today's
Saturday
Saturday.
night. They turn it up on Saturday night.
Yeah, it is.
And it was
Saturday
empty as fuck.
It
afternoon.
was empty.
And people were like, we're not going there.
Oh my god!
Have you heard play that funky music,
Right?
white boy? No.
Did you hear
And
their version of
superstition?
"To Be Real"?
Or
Right,
superstition?
to be real. Okay.
Stop
Beep,
it.
beep, beep.
You're fine.
Chibi 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 bing bang bugga bugga bugga.
Wow.
Oh my.
Ooga booga ooga booga.
That makes me
No,
uncomfortable.
because I was thinking, what was that thing I was thinking of?
The racism?
Yes, but I was thinking of that one. You see it every now and again on social media. The cause something diversity, a booga booga,
No.
booga, and it's got the Africans on there. It's got the China ching chong ching ching chong ching.
This
and then it's got,
is a racist fever dream that she had.
wait, no. Okay, I'm gonna find this motherfucker, and y'all are gonna be like, oh, okay.
I don't think
And
so.
now we have to be a part of it.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna put you. Okay.
She can't burn on her own. She just bring us into that shit.
Okay, stop. We had some technical difficulty, some difficulties with racism, but I'm gonna find that stupid song because it was.
But should you?
I'm gonna say racist. Diversity.
Oh my god.
Song.
Oh no.
Here it is. Came right the fuck up. We celebrate. That's it. We celebrate our differences. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it.
This is gonna make me sad in the funniest way possible.
And it's saying specifically on YouTube, the content ahead may be offensive to some users and likely more so to those with Chinese, African, or Mexican descent.
Oh, God.
It says, it is important to celebrate our differences, as the music video says, but it is not okay to encourage or perform racist acts or mock those who are from other races. I make these meme videos for fun, but that does not automatically mean I blindly agree with everything in the video. Only together can we end the evil of racism. This video will begin shortly. If you feel you may get offended, leave the video now.
Jesus Christ. When was this video?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Was this a real thing?
Ching chong ching.
That's just like, that just gives me flashbacks of like
I don't want to be here anymore.
the Lady and the Tramp with the Siamese cats.
Oh. I just want my home planet to send someone to come get me. I'm ready to go home.
I've been ready to go home, bitch. I don't know why these people
Why are y'all leaving
or
me
non-people. I don't know. I don't know why these aliens keep fucking with us. Right. Can you please come get us? Thank you.
Take us away. Wow. We hate it here.
Angela.
Yes.
How was your week?
It was I.
It was racist.
It was a racist.
Maybe
racist
I should stop
week.
asking that, considering I'm lying. It's not
Every time.
It hasn't been a week.
You know what? Everyone's in on the joke. So it's just like, hey, listen to us lie about our weeks again.
Look at and lie about getting this show posted on time. Because when I tell you, I'm like, one day I'm going to post it on time. I promise you I will. One day, but it won't be today.
My week was a week. And fuck that guy.
Okay.
Fuck Drake.
Oh, okay.
Just
You
in
want to
general.
launch right into it?
I'm
okay.
just going to launch right into it.
Right into fuck that guy. Okay, go ahead.
I just have a list of reasons why I hate this motherfucker.
So, for those of you who've been under a rock, there was a whole thing between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And seems like Drake is pretty pissed about it right now. So it was a clear winner out of the battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. It was clearly Kendrick who took the cake with this, with that whole little battle. Kendrick had the song of the summer, had the songs plural of the summer.
Exactly. They ain't like us.
Right. And just right. Because when I tell you that is now like my catchphrase, they not like us. And so now recently in the news, are you going to talk about that? But what's
no,
happening?
go ahead.
Okay, so recently, Drake, that's his name, decided that he thought that UMG, Universal Music Group, might have inflated Kendrick's numbers, and has sent a petition to have that investigated to see if he has a case for a suit. Now, the thing is that had he, so to speak, won this battle, none of this would be happening.
Right.
But because he was eaten alive and is still being eaten alive, because even though he has released music since that, it has not done nearly as well as just the fart that Kendrick might have released and got streams over, as opposed to the new album that Kendrick was just
And I'm going
released.
to tell you why it's not as good, because Drake is meh at best.
Right.
I have never understood
his popularity.
I've never understood
Me
it.
neither.
Isn't he from Degrassi?
Yes.
Okay.
And I
Because-
never saw that either,
Me
so
either.
it doesn't matter.
And the fact that he would even challenge Kendrick, who is from fucking Oakland. Okay,
See,
this nigga grew up. Why would you challenge?
Because he thought that he had something.
And you know why he thought he had something?
Why?
Okay, I saw a TikTok, and I
Okay.
was like, you know what? You were right. Drake is that nigga that was a dork. He was a dork.
Okay.
And so he would do whatever he could to fit in with whatever group accepted him.
Oh, I dated him.
Right.
You remember him.
Yes. So if the group that accepted him was nice guys, then he would have been a nice guy. If the group that accepted him were dicks, he would have been a dick.
Which is
He
currently why
had-
he's a dick.
No, he's just stupid.
He's just stupid, and he looks like a foot. Shout out to the Reed for telling us that. Aubrey looks like a foot.
And Aubrey fits him very
It
much.
does. He's got too many eyebrows, and there's there's too much going on with his lower face. There's too many teeth
I
and
want to call him
gums.
Karen. So bad.
I don't. Go ahead.
I just never understood it, and then I didn't do the research on it. You can do it yourself. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I have heard about his quote unquote grooming of underage girls, aka Millie Bobby Brown.
Yes.
And see,
Fuck this guy.
right? Because they were calling it grooming, and the fact is that people were having an issue because he and Millie Bobby Brown were apparently friends, but people are like, how is it that this grown ass man is friends with a teenager, with a teenage girl?
Absolutely, because
right.
at no point how old is his name?
Who?
Drake.
Aubrey?
Yeah, how
He's
old
got
is
in his
Aubrey?
30s, right?
I think he's like 33. Something
Why
like that.
would a 30-year-old befriend a 17-year-old? What the entire fuck?
Even Millie Bobby Brown was like, "We're just friends," and then like,
It's
even
like,
on
baby,
the red,
you a child.
on the
Stop
red
talking.
carpet.
Excuse me, Drake is 38.
Oh,
Oh,
I was getting ready to look it up just now. Look at you out there being fast. 38.
which means he was like, what, 35,
Girl.
34,
And listen,
35?
Millie Bobby Brown is 20.
Now,
I
but at the
cannot.
time, because this
So
came
think
out
about
about
it.
3 years ago.
It's longer than
she-
that.
Was it? Was it longer than that?
So she was probably about 15,
15,
16.
16.
And this is a 30-year-old nigga just was like, oh, she's my friend.
I just want to throw up. But it's been on more than one occasion that he has kind of done that, where he's, so to speak, been in association with somebody who was a little younger than was ideal. You know what I'm saying?
It's too young.
It
That's
is.
just-
I mean,
Thank you for cleaning it up, but the fact is, it don't make no goddamn sense. What could you possibly have to talk to? Can you imagine being? I can't even really imagine being friends with a 25-year-old.
I mean,
And it's just like, what the fuck are we talking about?
my boyfriend is my son's age, is all I'm saying.
Which is older than 25.
That is true. I was to say that is true, but trust me when I tell you, some fucking 25-year-olds have been in my mentions, and I'm like, get the fuck out
outta
of here.
We don't have juice boxes for you.
And the juice boxes we do have, I want, because they're alcoholic.
Right. Go eat your Teddy Graham and get the fuck up out of my inbox.
Oh,
So,
God,
I
it's
mean,
gross.
that's that. And then the fact that he would even, people have hyped him up, and I don't understand.
Teddy Grahams and fruit snacks. That's all I can think of now. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
People have this nigga up. And it's like, I actually tried when he was at his zenith. I tried. And I was like, I don't like anything that he does. I don't like the style of his hip hop. I don't like the way he raps. I don't like the pace of it. I don't like that sing-songy bullshit. Give me the boom bap back and stop trying to sing.
The only thing I remotely liked, and I didn't really like it, it just got ingrained and played so much, was Hotline Bling.
Exactly.
That's the only one, because it just kept getting played over and over and over again.
Is that the Kiki Do You Love Me?
No, that's
that's the only one that I
on my
cell
phone. Okay,
Yeah.
so that one, I kind of know that one, but the Kiki Do You Love Me, that one is, and of course the only reason I even associated that was because of Kiki Palmer for the most part. But other than that, I could not name a Drake song to save my life. I couldn't tell you the name of a Drake song. I can tell you the features, so a couple of features that he's done, and the real feature that I like, that the only feature that he's done that I like is Rihanna's
I'm about
work.
to say Rihanna, yeah.
And that's it.
The only one. And see, that's the other thing. I think his head got a little big because he got a little Rihanna attention.
But here's the dealio. His head also got smashed in because Rihanna was like, fuck you.
You.
Nigga.
Yeah, she was.
And I tell you, I love her for that shit because he vigorously campaigned for that
Yeah, he
bitch.
did.
And she was like, nah, son, I don't give a fuck who you are. And he really thought, oh, I love that when she did that because he really thought that he had something.
He did.
And I'm like, bro, that is
Right.
like, that was like some, who's that? Who's Cardi's ex-husband? What's his name?
Offset.
Offset. That's some Offset shit because Offset came back to Cardi with that crazy shit, just being all, bitch, I'm sorry, but knowing full and well that he was going to go back out and do what the fuck
Same
he
as
actually
exactly.
did. And this was going to be what Drake was going to do. And Rihanna knew it. She said, nope, that nigga's going to be a fuck boy. And I know that from day one.
But here's the thing. I don't understand. How the fuck did he even earn a rep in the hip hop community?
No.
Because he ain't grown up no kind of hard. He grew up in Canada. He grew up he had a house with an in-ground pool. Okay. This nigga has been on TV since he was a teenager. How does he even get any rap cred? I think because he knew the right people.
It's not a rap cred situation. It
don't
is
think so?
not no, because I don't think it's one of those. Most Def said it best when he said, he didn't even say it. I think it was the interviewer that was talking to Most Def, and she said, he makes good mall music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that is ridiculously popular. He makes good grocery store music.
Yep.
He makes good soccer mom rap.
Yes, he makes good
that's
waiting
true.
room music. You know what I'm saying?
And he tried to have a beef with Pharrell, and Pharrell's like,
I'm not doing that.
I don't
Pharrell
care.
would have please.
Pharrell was just like, hey, I don't care.
Right.
And so people don't know what to do when you do that.
Right.
Shit. It's like, I gotta
And so
fight somebody.
And I just knew, I was like, you would be a fool if you think that you can come up literally against anybody in this industry, because sir, you're not that man. You never have been. You've always been literally for the masses. You are because I'm having a revelation. So Andy and I were talking earlier, and we were talking about the reason that Deezus and Mero broke up is because, and if y'all don't know, Deezus and Mero, shout out to the Bodega Boys. The reason Deezus and Mero broke up is because one wanted to clean up their image for the masses, while the other one was like, no, we need to stay true to our brand and who we are and to ourselves, right? To who we are, and we're the cussing, grimy Bronx niggas, right? So that's what Aubrey is. He's not the cussy, grimy nigga. He is the one that's cleaned up for the masses.
Well, he'll
And
do
therein
whatever
lay
it
the
takes for the
reason-
masses.
Right. And therein lay the reason that he's so fucking popular, because like you said, he's like, oh, is this what you want? This is what I'll give you.
Right.
Oh, is this what you want? I'll give you that too. I'm an actor. I can do this too.
But
Oh,
he's
you
still
need-
a fucking dork at heart, and you can see it. It's always underlying. It's and it's not like, see, I think nerd and I think geek. I see them in positive lights. He's just a fucking dork. Hi, baby.
I know, because he just sweep. Oh, did he jump up there? He said, I want to be on the shows. You want to be on the shows, Black Panther?
He's like, all right, that's enough. Stop touching me. I love cats. They're so much like me. Actually, I don't love cats because they're so much like me.
Too much likeness of kind.
Yeah. But
I just
yeah.
want a reminder of this.
Oh, the story.
oh, that's right. Who did he call a slave?
I don't remember, but I just know that
The story of Adidon. Yeah. Is that his son's name?
no, his son's name is. I can't remember now.
You would think that he would have learned his lesson when Pusha T sat up there and literally pushed his T. And sat up there and told the entire planet about this man's son that he hadn't told anybody about.
Right,
and we
right.
were all like, this nigga got a kid?
So he says, this is from 2018 when this picture happened in 2007. He says, I know everyone is enjoying the circus, but I want to clarify this image in question. This was not from a clothing brand shoot or my music career. This picture is from 2007, a time in my life where I was an actor and I was working on a project that was about young black actors struggling to get roles, being stereotyped and typecast. The photos represented how African Americans were once wrongfully portrayed in entertainment. And me and my best friend at the time, Mazen Elzadig, who is also an actor from Sudan, were attempting to use our voice to bring blah, blah, blah. But I still...
But he said some fucked up shit
Exactly.
since then.
Yes.
Now, see, that picture of him doing blackface, that I can look at it and say, okay, I understand what's happening here.
But then Pusha T was like, please stop referring to this picture as artwork. I'm not an internet baby. I don't edit images. This is a real picture. These are his truths. See for yourself. That's what Pusha T said.
After all of that, my thought is you should have understood. You should have learned not to fuck with Pusha T.
Read the fucking room anyway. Just like that's what narcissism will do to you.
That was the other point I was going to make. He is definitely a narcissist. And yes, I am not a clinician, so I cannot diagnose him. But from what I'm seeing the traits of a narcissist. And I fucking hate that.
Well, I mean, if Nick Cannon was recently diagnosed as a
Yes.
narcissist, then Drake certainly
is
would
That
get
is interesting. So when did that happen?
just this week. I think he came out and he was diagnosed.
posted.
And did he say that? Did he say that?
He posted that he was
Yeah.
officially diagnosed because he wanted to better understand.
why he
Narcissistic
did some of the shit that he
personality
does.
Yeah.
And so it had to and that has to do with having all these fucking babies.
I don't know if that's the correlation, but I think
It
that has to
seems
have
like
something
it
to do
me.
with it. Yeah.
Wanting to make sure that he is around and
Which is so interesting because it's like, sir, you out here busting out these babies left and right, and the fact is that you cannot possibly spread yourself thin enough to spend quality time with each of these children.
you don't give a fuck about that. Just as long as they're out there and they have his name.
That's wild.
That's the narcissist
That's
part.
wild.
He says he says he's seeking help for it.
Yeah, and
So,
that I can appreciate.
yeah.
I'll be honest with you. That is one thing about Nick Cannon that I've always kind of like. I'm not a fan of Nick Cannon by any
Right.
stretch of the imagination.
We're too old,
I
really,
could-
to
yeah,
kinda-
and I couldn't for the life of you tell you any music that he's done.
Right.
And all of the shows that he's ever done, I'm like, okay, it is.
I don't
what
think
it
I've
is.
ever watched an episode of Wild 'N Out.
I never, not one time. I think maybe the clips that I've always
I watch
watched,
clips, but not the
yes,
show.
Have
Yeah,
always
exactly.
been like
Yeah.
of Tim when Timothy Delgado was on there, and so those are the ones that I watch. But as like a Nick Cannon fan, I couldn't tell you what else he's done. Oh, Drumline.
Yes.
I did
that's what
like
he's
Drumline.
that's what he yeah.
But
Yes.
it wasn't his role in Drumline that I loved. I just loved the movie in general.
Drumline
I
in
just
general.
like movies about HBC.
Right, or I just like black movies. So point
Yes,
being-
that part.
So
I think because he's messy, but he owns that shit, and he's also self-deprecating at times. It's not like he's like trying to be over defensive about anything like a lot of these celebrities are. He is what he is, and that's what it is. So I can appreciate that part about him. He said he started recognizing like different markers and symptoms, like his lack of empathy and his rage, and so that's why he wanted to get.
It's hard to
tested.
see him rageful, but then again, it's not.
Right.
It is, but it's not.
If Kevin Hart was my best friend, I'd probably rage too with all the practical jokes and stuff like that. You know, like, okay, that's enough, dude.
It's like, sit your little ass down somewhere. You're getting on my
was to
fucking
say,
nerves.
But you know what? I can absolutely see Nick. I can see him raging. I can 100% see him raging.
And I think that the narcissism is probably one of the reasons why he felt very lesser than when it came to Mariah, and that's
Yes.
and so I think that
but the
has a lot
fact
to do
is
with it.
that you are.
You are.
I mean, that's
There's
all there
no
was.
way
When
you're
it
going to
came
be on
like,
that level.
When it came to professionalism and all of that other stuff,
Yeah.
nigga, you clearly were, and it's okay. That's fine. Be Mr. ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Be Mr. Rihanna. Be Mr. Mariah Carey.
Mr. Carey.
You know what I'm saying? Just like ASAP is Mr. Rihanna.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And he's okay with that. Though.
And he's fine. He is fine.
And he wears the kilts to prove it. He don't give a
He don't give a
fuck.
fuck.
He's not worried about any of that.
And I love that. I honestly, truly love that. And it's like we're saying Mr. Rihanna, but I mean, ASAP, you got to be secure in who you are.
and that's sexy. I may not find him attractive, but I find it sexy that he's just fine with who
and
he is and his
supporting the
situation.
shit out of her career
Yes.
and so on and so forth.
Absolutely.
Just like I love that Jay-Z is doing that for Beyonce.
Yep.
Yep.
You understand
If
what
someone
I'm saying?
hold it down, that's sexy.
That
Yep.
is, the niggas learn a lesson. Take a
They
take a
not
lesson.
though. They not
They
though.
won't. They won't. And therein lay what
That's
reason
why we
I'm
tired
speaking
and
with
we
my
out.
eyes closed right
You
now.
are. You,
Fucking dizzy.
you
when
know
it
how
comes to-
people put their fingers like on their eyes.
On the bridge of their nose
Right,
and pinch
right.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, she's practically got half her hand in her
Right.
eyeball right now.
I
It's just
do.
like I can't
because
I can't.
niggas gonna nig, and it's just like I want y'all to be so much better than you have been.
They're not though.
Okay, we're
not.
not gonna do that. So fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck
That guy.
Fuck you, Aubrey.
Hey Drake, you know what? Fuck you.
Fuck that guy.
Fucking in it.
Fuck him.
That's it. Sorry. So I guess we get to see how Andy's week went.
So instead of doing my week, so I have this new thing that I want to try out and see if we'll continue to go
okay.
with it.
I thought that's-
So, because the only other thing I have to talk about, honestly, we can talk about later. So for me, I
What if
had
I want to talk about it? I'm just saying, I like talking about
we want to
shit.
talk about. You better let us
I
talk
like
about
to
it.
know what's
better-
going on in there, Andy.
okay. So I'll,
Do you
I'll-
really
You
wanna
all
know? 'Cause
right?
You know, Andy
You want a
gonna get-
soda?
no, this no, I'm good. I got one. No, okay. So I'll talk about it real quick. It's not gonna be quick.
Love it.
So the reason why I got a cat, we mentioned in the last episode that I'm getting a cat,
Right.
and he won't be here until the end of January. We were never going to get a cat again. We had 3. They all passed away. They lived long lives. And we're like, fucking cats in the litter box and all this shit.
Right. And because your husband.
But he's okay. I mean, we had 3.
Okay.
Like when
Okay,
we were
okay.
here with the one, it was not a big
And he
deal.
survived.
And
Okay.
he's fine. We just didn't the extra, like they would jump up on counters and stuff. And
Yes.
we didn't have the bandwidth
So
to.
they did cat shit. is
They
what
did
you're
cat
saying.
shit, and we had dogs too. So we just had a house overrun with animals, and we just couldn't manage all that. So we have 3 dogs now. They're very low key. So I don't have to take care of my mother anymore. And ultimately, I think I mentioned this to you briefly. I realized I turned 50 this year. So at best, I have 20 years left, maybe. So let's say I have 20.
I don't think it's at
Yeah, I was about
best.
to
Well,
say,
well, well,
I'm
no-
giving myself another 40. So
I'm gonna say 20 to 25. But see, my
in
first
trouble.
my first
I'm gonna
50
be
went
here
by.
forever.
I don't feel like I'm 50. I feel like I'm in my 30s, if anything.
Likewise,
because when
likewise.
I got to my 30s, I felt like I was an imposter adult. So
Same here.
So to get to 50 now, I'm like, all those years are gone. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, I'm looking as a functioning human being that could do stuff and do things. I'm giving myself
Right.
20 to 25 years.
Okay.
So one of the things I want to do in my 20 to 25 years, I've always wanted a Siamese cat, but I've fallen in love with Maine Coon cats. And I thought for my last cat, I'd like to get what I want. My husband's like, I want you to have what you want.
Okay.
So we're talking about the last cars that I want. Like what is, because I don't know when
yeah,
I'll be able to
yeah.
drive again. So what is my dream car? What is this?
Right.
What is that? So I'm all about turning 50 has made me go bucket list shit for
Yeah.
real.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's where this cat came from.
Okay.
I'm looking at, and I'm not saying I want to die at 75. I'm just saying, as a functional human, looking at my.
I'm
when-
just saying, y'all are not allowed to die. I will not have it.
I will just say that based on my father dying when he did in his 70s, and my mother is going downhill now, and she'll be 78 this December. That I'm just that's kind of my gauge, and we're not promised tomorrow, so who knows?
Right.
But for me to be able to function as a human being, I'm gonna give myself to 75, and then I'll probably have a bad back or some shit, whatever. So I'm thinking about things that I want to do, and what I want to have, and what I want to own.
Right.
And I'm like, I want this cat. And so, because this cat, when you're investing in a pet, at least give it at least 10 years, if not
minimum.
Right.
Give it at least 10 years. So I'll be at least 60, and this cat will still be around.
Right.
So,
Because I thought about something like that regarding like a parrot. Or,
yes, and they're around for like 30 plus years.
Exactly, and that's why I
Yes.
decided not to
can't.
get one
Exactly.
because
it's going
like,
to outlive us.
It will, and I don't want it to be sad. I don't want it to be
Exactly.
like, oh, bitch. And then more than that, it's like I still have some living to do that
Yes.
doesn't entail me being home all the time.
And the birds, they require so much extra
Yes.
care. Like,
Do they?
yes,
I'm not
because they're a
doing
lot
all
more
that.
sensitive. They're a lot more sensitive. They just, it's more work. It
Oh, okay.
feels like it
I'm not
shouldn't be,
doing
but
that.
it is.
I'm not doing that. I just wanted somebody to talk to and somebody that would like yell "fuck you" randomly.
I know, right?
I love that. I follow some.
I mean, I do that, but
I follow so many birds on TikTok, and there's like fucking fuck.
I do too.
Do you follow that one lady who's afraid of her bird?
Yes.
Because he's like, what's the matter?
And he comes after her.
Right. That bird is bonkers. He will literally say to her, "What's wrong? I won't hurt you." Right. He sounds like a possessed child.
Right.
You're like, and she was like, "No, get away from me. What's wrong?" And then he'll attack her. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to have that bird in my house. That's too scary.
Parrot TikTok is like one of my favorites.
Yes,
I love
I
it.
follow a lot of parrots, a lot of cockatoos, a lot of cockatiels, like all the different birds. If they can talk or whatever.
Ravens are
What's that?
awesome.
Yes, Loki the Raven is one of the ones I follow. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Because ravens don't, because parrots, they tend to have more of a robotic kind of thing.
They do not.
Ravens
They don't.
can imitate exactly.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So if you're saying hi, they will sound exactly
Literally
like
And
that.
they can have the accent. I mean, they will sound exactly.
That is so, and I think that is like the coolest thing about them. Them and what are those other myna birds? Have you
Yes.
have
Yes.
you seen any
Yeah,
myna
yeah,
birds
yeah.
on there? But the one that what is that one that's always like what, you want a treat?
Oh, yes.
yes.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you. Hey, hiya, baby.
Oh, yes. Hiya, baby. There he goes. Hiya, baby.
And you're all like, ah!
I know. And it's like, I want one.
You're
now.
right. And he's like, "Mwah!"
Yes.
Yes. And then I remind myself that parrots don't like to snuggle.
Right.
And
Yes.
it's just like,
And they could be
okay.
flying over me and shitting on me. Nah.
That's true. You cannot house train them.
Nah.
So
That is, you can't house train a parrot?
No.
no.
Oh,
I mean, they could just be walking along and ploop.
Not in
And
my
you
house.
just-
You're not looking. You see me looking all over this hardwood floor, honey. When I tell you that my spirit was vexed when I came downstairs, no, was it yesterday morning when I came out of my room and looked out here and saw cat puke or dog puke. I don't know who puked. Somebody puked, and I was like,
You're like, fuck it. Today is over. I'm gonna go back to bed. And we're gonna try this shit
What
again
I did
tomorrow.
was stayed my ass in the kitchen. And then went right back to my room. I went ahead and got my food and went right back to my room. I was
Because
like,
that was not your problem.
and it's not, but nonetheless, my spirit was like, because for me, that does not entail a simple wipe up.
No, because you've got to do the extra to make sure
So that it's sanitized.
Yes.
And that's my thing. I was like, this is not going to be a tissue and then pick it up. No,
because I
has
need
to-
Clorox
it
wipes
has
and all that
to
kind of
then
shit.
be right, exactly. Which I don't think happened, but I'm gonna
and the ozone lamp and
yeah, but well,
Black
look
light
it.
to make sure.
Thank you.
exactly.
So, and I don't think that happened, but that's okay. I'm gonna clean these.
Yeah,
floors
don't think
around.
about it. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's why
Everything's fine.
That's why my shoes are still on. Is what all I'm saying. Because I'm like, I don't fuck around when it comes to stuff like that. I can't put my foot on a bare ground. I need to have it. I can't.
She can't. It's actually a problem, but we laugh about it. But it's fine.
not funny. It's not funny at all.
I mean, she should really get help about it. But it's fine. It's fine. It's everything's
Because
fine.
I'm thinking about. Okay, my.
You know
butthole
what?
has
We should
literally
probably
clenched
move
up.
on to something
Yep,
else because she's about to vomit.
I can feel it.
Okay, then I have a question. I have a question for you. I mean, I've never done this.
Okay.
I'm lying. One time. What do you wear to a late night booty call?
pretty much what I got on right the fuck right now.
That's what a lot of people said. And then people are saying, is he coming to my place or am I going to his place? Because there's a
Right.
difference.
See, and I hate going to his place. Number one, his place is not up to the cleanliness standards.
Oh,
And once again, my butthole is clenching because those standards are not my stand. That bathroom.
I mean, she's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Hey, don't bring a black light into that bathroom.
do not. Don't put it near the bed. Don't put it
Don't put it on the ceiling. Just
right.
don't.
Just don't.
my asshole is cinched up. I'm so serious right
If
now.
a man lives by himself, I swear there's jizz everywhere.
and it's worse with other dudes living in there.
Oh my God.
The whole house looks like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Okay, so some of the answers for this is like, again, is he coming to my place? I'll wear what I've already got on. Am I going to his? I want something comfy that I'll wear to leave, so I can when I leave his place later. Someone says pajamas. If I get the booty call, what I wear is not the thing on his mind. Which, okay,
That's
I mean,
true.
That's fine. Always the best underwear, but just pajama pants and a hoodie on top.
No, that's more than I want to do.
I'm not doing any of that.
None of
if
that.
If you come,
You
well,
called me.
okay, let me do this though. I will say this.
I will wash
if
my
you
cooch,
call, if you, that's exactly what I was gonna say. If you are coming over for a booty call, it's like even this evening. I think we're supposed to sleep together tonight, and it's just sleeping. Like that's it. We're just
Right.
supposed to sleep together. Point being though,
I do that every night. Yes.
is that if you call me, I'm not getting dressed.
Right, right.
But what I
Absolutely
am going to
not.
do is hop in the shower and then I'm putting everything back on that I had on before, except the drawers.
Right.
And I'm not putting on special drawers. You might not even get drawers because like you said, you're not worried about no
right,
fucking drawers.
right.
Right. I'm not wearing
But
drawers.
if-
I'm not wearing a bra. I'm not
Exactly.
wearing. I may wear, I don't know, whatever, a t-shirt.
And there's never going to be a time when I'm going to call you at like 10 o'clock at night and be like, what you doing?
And if you call me, I'm not driving to you, so that's not even an
I'm
issue.
not. I'm not.
So it's like I'm not putting on shit to drive to you.
I'm not going any goddamn where. Nigga,
No.
you gonna come here and get this ass, or you gonna stay at the house?
You gonna be assless.
You'll be ass out.
Ass out,
Ass out
exactly.
tonight.
And that's exactly where I'm at with that because I'm grown.
Okay.
This person said, I match my underwear and bra as much as I can, but then I put on something that I feel comfortable yet confident in.
You're
Okay.
still doing too much.
Yeah, thank you.
This woman says a short dress with nothing else on, easy to take off, easy to put back on.
Well,
I guess.
okay. I mean, that's like a robe.
True.
This person said fishnet, scrunchie, and lube.
Not fish.
Why is people like trying to squeeze in the
Not
fishnets?
fishnets. But you know what? Fishnet. Here's what I like about fishnets. Okay, I'm sorry.
I like them. I just don't like
I will tell you,
exerting the effort.
what I like about fishnets is that they hide cellulite.
multitude of
Yes,
sins.
yes.
They hide cellulite.
They
So
do.
you can put all of that. You can put all of those on. They hide the stretch marks and the cellulite. Even though there's big old gaps,
But it's
all
breathable,
through
so it's not like-
it's highly breathable.
Yes.
And even
I
though
have
there's
fishnet
gaps,
bodysuits.
yes,
And I'm like,
and
yes, that covers so
honestly,
much sin.
that is where I got that idea from. When you gave me that bodysuit, and then I wore it with the corset, and had honey, when I tell you, you couldn't tell me fucking nothing.
I was gonna say I saw it. It was nice.
You couldn't tell me fucking anything. I had the fishnet bodysuit on. I had the corset, and then my tits were out, and they were just out. They were just sitting on top of that motherfucker like this. And when I tell you, you couldn't tell me shit.
I'm sure.
No.
because
Goddamn
those
thing.
fishnets had everything looking, and it wasn't that they cinched up anything.
No, they don't.
They don't cinch.
They just
anything.
kind of like
It's like a
disperse out.
It's like a shadow because it just
Yeah.
kind of like a shadow, so it shades.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you couldn't see the stretch marks.
Right.
You couldn't see any discoloration or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not, and they weren't like the teeny tiny ones. These were big
holes,
fish.
yeah.
Yeah. These were pink legs. No, it's a
Fishnet.
Yeah.
Black pantyhose, big legs,
That's it.
showed through the hose.
Yes.
Come on,
exactly.
Morris Day.
And I said pink legs. How dare I? Sorry, Morris. Good. Okay.
Pink leg.
Big legs show through the hose.
A cute silk robe, nothing underneath, or maybe a thong.
That's if you're coming over.
Yeah. I would
not
like to see
wearing
them
a
drive
cute
like that.
Nothing.
Well, hello, Robin Givens.
That's right.
Boomerang.
Yep.
Boomerang.
Someone said ball shorts and Nike slides with a backpack.
That is niggas.
She said, no. She said ball shorts, Nike slides with a backpack on. My studs and butches know.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm here for it. I am here for it.
Okay, backpack.
Oh,
I love it. I'm gonna start doing that now with my
Right,
husband.
exactly.
When it's sexy time, I'm coming in with nothing but a
backpack.
backpack.
it might not happen until next year, but it'll happen.
That's exactly.
A trench coat and heels.
Okay, Robin Givens.
Sweatshirt and t-shirt, bra optional. I mean,
Sweatshirt and t-shirt.
T-shirt. Yes.
someone said booty shorts, oversized tee, butt plug.
Oh, no, not a butt plug.
a lot. I mean,
Not a
God,
butt plug.
God bless us, everyone.
Unless you're trying to get it ready.
yes,
maybe.
that's what it is.
Okay, is that what it is?
She's doing some training.
Okay,
I
yeah, it
guess
must
so.
be.
Matching underwear and then flared leggings and a cute hoodie. Y'all really putting a lot of
doing
thought
a
into.
lot.
I
I'm
think
not doing none of that.
I think one of the big things, at least for me, I never really did any of this. But I think it would depend on me. How long have we been in this relationship? Is it still the honeymoon period? Are we just way too familiar? Are we just trying to get off? Like, that's how I would know.
Because
that's how I would decide how much effort I want to put into this booty call.
Well, because I'm thinking about our honeymoon period, and it was that it's 10 o'clock, I'm on my way over, or whatever the fuck. And I'm saying 10 o'clock. Isn't that early for booty calls?
Kind of early.
Because usually it's about 2 a.m.
Yeah, because I'm an old bitch.
This is what Gen X. That's our booty call time. 10.
Well, because I'm grown and I got a job, nigga.
right.
I got someplace to be in the
Shit to
morning.
do.
Your dumb ass is not coming. I don't bounce back when I don't get sleep. Okay, when I
Okay.
don't get sleep, it's a train wreck for everybody.
Right. I'm not going to work tomorrow. That's a whole day of PTO that I done lost.
Could fucking literally
Right.
fucking around with you.
Right.
But it's like I would go, oh, okay, and then whatever I was wearing, yes, because part of the reason. So what I'll do is I'll take off what I'm wearing, go shower, and it's showering is really only hitting the rough spots, right?
Right.
And then put the clothes, except the underwear, back on,
Right.
Because I want to smell natural,
Yes.
like I didn't make any effort to be clean. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
You want to be fresh.
But I want to be fresh,
Yeah.
and so it's like even if you sniff down there, you're gonna sniff soap,
Right.
So you're gonna be like, oh, bitch, you took a shower. I know you did. It smell your clothes and shit smell like the day, but that pussy smell like Irish Spring,
Right.
and it
right.
tastes like it too.
Right.
It smells Irishy. It tastes Irishy.
It's magically delicious.
I was going to say, they could come up speaking Gaelic and shit.
I liked your Lucky Charm. Someone said a red full body fishnet suit with cutouts for the fun areas.
It seems like a lot of work.
See, let
I'm
them rip
tired.
them
Some of
rip,
these people are really trying to romanticize a booty call.
because a booty call is literally
That's
anybody.
more feral. That's just a
Yes, a booty
Primitive.
call.
That is the exact word for it.
Feral. Yes.
That's exactly
because
what it is.
really a booty call for the most part, I could meet you out in the parking lot, in the group, in the driveway.
I mean,
you
if you
have.
got a Suburban, I can meet you in the parking lot.
Thank you. And then sit up there and just be like, let me expose this area and get it.
Right.
Get what I need, and then
Thank you. And then sayonara, nigga.
right.
racist.
Chi-chi-chong, cha-chang.
Ooga booga. Ooh, that actually hurt my stomach to say that.
Taco nacho, taco.
Oh, God
That is
damn.
what he said. Did you not hear
Did,
that?
did he say
heard that.
chimichanga too?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Embarrassed.
Someone said a full bush, no waxed armpits, and stubble legs. Also, no eyebrow makeup. What the?
The
That
eyebrow
seems
makeup
random.
is where. Look at the eyebrow makeup is where you draw the line.
Exactly. That's the hill you're going to die on, is the eyebrow makeup.
Some people just want these karma points for, I mean, just like, here, so just agree with me. I'm trying to be cutting
Oh,
edge.
this is on Reddit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Someone said a clown costume because that's what you are.
Oh, embarrassed. All I wanted was a little Dak. Now I got to be a clown? Give it up.
Wait, speaking of clowns, I saw you repost something on TikTok from SNL and it had a big ass clown in it. And I'm like, how is she reposting something with a clown in it when I know she has a fear of clowns?
Thank you.
Because I look at it and I was like, oh, fuck. And then I put the phone to the side of my face and not look at it and listen to it.
Yep,
I'm like,
I
oh,
can
that's
see
funny. I'm going to repost that. Because I can't actually
that shit is
watch
hilarious.
it.
Oh, no, I can't watch it. But that shit is hilarious.
Shit is funny.
It was because what's funny about it too is it's an old SNL skit.
It was
about
floats,
Thanksgiving parade with the balloons, and the balloons were getting really close to this window, and like you just get this clown face right in the window. I'm like, how's Angie reposting this? Because
Right. When I saw that, even before it got right up to the window, I was like, no. No. And I'm just listening. It's like, oh, that's hilarious.
I don't like it.
I don't like
It's
it.
funny,
It
but I don't
sounds
like
so
it.
funny. Oh, okay.
I wish-
Repost. Oh, okay.
Okay,
And then put it right back to the side. It's like, that's hilarious.
Which I think is just the most interesting thing. The being nervous about what are those called? Clowns.
No. It's the uncanny valley thing. It's the things that are supposed to represent humans but aren't quite humans. So the exaggerated features, it's not like I'm not okay.
So
I
they make her
don't
really
think I'm
uncomfortable.
terrified. But if I was to see one in real life, it would freak me the fuck out.
It'd be unsettling for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if all of a sudden a clown popped up, I would piss myself. I'm just saying. But just in general, when I look at them on the screen, like it doesn't, like I'm not fucking terrified, but it makes me incredibly uneasy and anxious, and it's an anxiety nightmare for me.
Because there's this one thing that I look at on Instagram, and it's not, I don't really look at it. It just comes across my timeline. It's not like I follow them or anything. So they give you a little animation of a scenario that happened before, like a major murder thing happened.
Right.
So they give you the scenario of, the person and the murderer. And then at one point, the murderer's face changes. So it's the cartoon, but then murderous face cartoon. And it's like that murdery face of that particular cartoon makes me uneasy. Like I don't like looking
Just
at it.
you describing it is fucking with me.
Yeah, and I don't like looking at it, which is interesting to me because now the association of that face with the music makes me go, oh yeah, I don't like that at all.
Right.
And I literally cover it with my thumb.
Right.
But I won't touch the screen because I don't want the face. I don't want the face touching my finger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think you understand more than you think you understand.
Like it might bite me. So I'm
Right.
like, I don't want to see that part. I know it's coming, so let me just put my fingers over
Like
it.
I like metal and I like some death metal, a lot of it, but I don't like Norwegian death metal because of the corpse paint. And basically it's black and white face paint and it's got that whole exaggerated features and I can't, like if
just
you've
not doing it for
Sinister, like Mr. Oogie
Yes.
Boogie and Sinister, that's the part that fucked me up the most is because
Oh, Sinister, yes, on X-Men.
No, that's Sinister.
it's
the
a horror movie.
Oh no, I don't
You
fuck-
should
no, I
never
don't-
see that.
I'll never. I don't fuck.
No,
with that.
you should not ever see it
You
because
have my spirit all.
I
jacked
saw
up.
it in the theater when it came out, and it fucked me up for months, literally months.
This one would especially fuck up your spirit.
Nope,
Yes.
I'm not. No, thank
And
you.
it was the paint. It was
Yeah.
So I can't
Look at
anything
I'm
like
sitting
that.
up here thinking about it. I'm like,
like
how
those
did y'all
human
watch it?
statues that are painted like gold and shit. Absolutely not.
You don't like those?
No.
I think those are interesting. People, right? You're talking about the people, though. Okay.
I don't like that shit. I don't
So-
like furries. I don't like their eyes are too big. I don't fucking like it.
The furries.
No.
Furries.
Like
are-
I can see it from far
Have
away.
you ever seen like the sexual furries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are weird. Those people where they'll have everything out there and then it's got like this one cutout of the private area. And I'm like, that looks so unusual.
And that private area, I'm fine with. It's the eyes.
Really?
It's too much.
And it's weird because it's a furry, but it's anthropomorphic. So it's like you got this human dick just
yes,
in there.
exactly.
But you got this tail and all this kind of stuff. And hey, I'm not shitting on your vibe. If that's what you do, that's what you do.
We
but
will
it
not
is-
kink shame.
And no,
Right, we
it
don't
is
yuck
not
your
for
yum
me.
around
It's
here.
just not. Yeah, that's just not.
Except if you're doing anal. What? Go ahead.
Which I'm fine with. Just don't bring that up.
I am not.
here.
Don't attempt that with me.
Don't attempt that with me
Because someone
either.
attempted that with me, and I almost put my head through a window.
And
Literally?
Yeah.
That's
I was
the
on the
only right reaction.
I was on the
honestly.
floor in my bedroom when I was living at my parents' house.
And you.
He was drunk and he didn't realize what he was doing and tried to go in the wrong place.
Did he really
And
not realize what he was doing, or did he just?
It was
say-
him, so he probably knew what he was doing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And I was like, ah! And I backed up and my
Fuck
head
that
went
guy.
into the window.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was not good.
Wasn't say.
And he was packing too, so that was not going to be
That's
good.
what I'm talking
You're
about.
right.
I can't get this nigga to understand. You are not
putting that in here.
What the fuck is you doing? I need to be able to keep the dookie in.
Right.
I don't want to just falling out.
I cannot be loose back there.
Thank you. I get it. It's a muscle and you clench up your muscles. But sir, what you're not about to do, this situation is going to be, oh my, but that, when I tell you that is the final frontier for this nigga, he's been vigorously campaigning. I'm like, you are out of your fucking mind.
And here's the thing for women. I mean, I know I haven't actually given birth, but I do. I have experienced
Likewise.
bladder issues, and so we already have trouble with our bladders and trying to hold shit in. We don't want to be holding piss and shit in. Right?
Thank you.
I mean, we run into the toilet trying to make sure we don't piss on
Thank
ourselves.
you.
Right.
I can't imagine
You
trying
having to run to the. But you
Can
know
I
what?
at least make it to 95 before I have that problem?
But see, okay, so now I gotta ask Nick Nog. So hey, if y'all are gay, and if the gays who are listening,
You're right,
Can
you're
you
right.
please tell me if y'all have issues with
Continence.
Yeah, with continence and keeping the dookie in if you take it in the booty. Is that the practice? Is that the PC way to say
Well,
it?
not
I
even
don't-
gays. I mean, straights too.
Yeah,
Anybody.
there's a lot of women that love
Love it.
anal.
Oh,
That's what the porn shows show me. The porn TV.
yeah. Let me be quiet
these
because I
bitches
knew.
be out here gaping.
Thank you because I knew somebody. So yes, let me be quiet.
And I genuinely want to know. No shade or what. I'm not judging or anything.
We
I
are just
wanna
ignorant.
know.
We're just ignorant. We
Right.
don't
We
know.
don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what we don't
Right,
know
and
about
it's not
this.
that we're being insulting. I literally need to know: will I experience an issue with continence if we train this arsehole to
This orifice.
this orifice to orifice
The sphincter.
this orifice
Orifice. I mean, we know our vagina can take a lot and
Right.
put out a lot. We know that it can do that. It just
need
because
to know
we don't
if
have
the-
as much
I
experience
need
with
to
our.
know if the butt is having the same issue.
We don't know.
Also, I wonder, is there something erogenous for women?
I think there is.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I know
Yes.
for men there is because
Yeah.
the prostate is
Right.
There is. Okay, so here's how I
There-
can tell you.
There's lots of nerves over there too.
Here's how I can tell you.
Interesting.
And I'm not pausing it. This is everybody's going to hear
No,
this.
we need to know.
So I dealt with someone who was not a large, and I was like, "This is going to be problematic because I'm not. We're
Right.
not. It's like you can't just do that. Like I need
Absolutely.
I need more stimulation than that. So I said, because you are the size that you are, we can try
We'll
that.
try it,
We can
right.
do that. And I did legit have orgasms from that.
Really?
I did. I had legit. I was like, oh, look at that. Okay.
Who knew?
Yes, I didn't know though. That's the thing. It's like, oh no, who did know? And come to find out, yeah.
A lot of people. I mean, I've I've heard of it, and I've read it that it is a legit thing. I just
Now, don't go in there. Now, what cannot happen?
Don't go in there.
Yeah, well, what cannot happen though is when I'm saying what cannot happen, it does happen. It's never good for. I'm saying it's never good for me. It doesn't do anything for me.
Right.
When we're doggy style, you hitting it. And you're in there, but then you put your finger.
Yeah,
in the,
there's nothing added for
nothing
that.
happens for me with
Right.
that, except
Absolutely.
that my asshole closes up harder.
and it's
And
just
now-
like, get the fuck out of there. What are you doing?
It doesn't do anything for me, and I don't see how it could possibly do anything for you
because
That's your finger.
You're not really expecting it, and it's just like it's just not enough to
No,
really
'cause
do
I can,
anything.
No, and you're saying not really expecting it. No, I'm expecting it because if I feel that
That's
hair
true. That
on
is
my
very
back
true.
and it's starting to slink between the cracks, I can tell that nigga about to put this thumb in my. Oh, there it is.
It's just
There
like,
it
and
is.
that does nothing but
It
make
does.
me think that I want to poop.
Exactly. And if you fuck around and leave it in there, you might actually
actually-
turtle head and might actually feel something on your
Might
finger.
start crowning up. this motherfucker.
And that's gonna be your fault, sir.
It's the
You did that.
burning
No one
ring of
asked you to
Dookie.
do this.
Thank you. Although I did have somebody who definitely liked that. She really enjoyed that. That was wonderful, and I really missed that. Let's keep moving.
So that's what my question that I had. So.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Did we ever talk about my day?
No. We talked a lot about.
We talked about a lot
We
of
talked
days.
about some shit with you, but it wasn't your day.
I mean, you shared a lot of stuff. It
did.
just wasn't your day.
And that's okay. That's fine because we are right up on an hour. So. Oh, that was much better. All right. So, Andy, can you tell them where to find us, please?
Well, you can find us on the Old People Book, also known as Facebook. Facebook.com/multiplegaboons.com.
I'll take it over fucking Twitter any day.
That's right. Blue Sky, y'all.
Blue Sky.
I'm not there, but just go there if
Yeah.
you want that type of social
I'm
media.
there. Okay, no, I won't be. I'm not there, but I will be there. We will be there.
We're going to work on being there.
Yes, multiple Gaboons will be there.
And if you want to email us, because we want you to email us, tell us your stories, your thoughts on the show, whatever, at mgwlistener@gmail.com.
All right. Shout out to Chris Yamez, and I have been your host, Tony.
I'm Angie.
And I'm Andy telling you to drink more water and don't stop. Get it, get it.
Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the punch. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Oh,
Because I know y'all needed that. So
there. Bam. We out. Like Kevin Hart. Bam. Bam. Pat. Say it with your chest.